Hello everyone, so today I want to show you how to make this crochet robin bauble. It only has 3 rounds per side, so we make one side first, then we make the second side, and as we make it we join in the last round. And I'm just using an old bauble that I don't want to use anymore. This year I wanted to see more handmade decorations on my Christmas tree and less of that shop bought look. And I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook and DK yarn. This one is just called Stylecraft Special DK. You can use any weight 3 yarn. So it's red, yellow, brown, black, just a little string of black for the eyes, and cream for the sides. This bauble is, I seem to have a lot of them in my Christmas decorations bag. I don't know if it's a standard size, but I hope so because I have a lot of them. It measures around 2.2 inches wide and around 7.1 in diameter, inches in diameter. And it fits this bauble perfectly. So we begin with red. So take a red and we'll start with a sliding loop. So we don't need a long first tail. And chain 3. So the first round has both red and yellow. Red has 11 posts and yellow has 3. So first of all, we want to make 10 posts in red in total, including the first chain 3. So 9 more double crochets into the ring. So once you have your 10 posts, it's time to change color to yellow. But I also like to change color in the last yarning over and pulling through of the last stitch. So when I have last two loops left on the hook, I take yellow and then I pull through yellow to complete my last stitch. So with the yellow, we're just making 3 posts in the ring for the beak. And as I make it, I have a look at all these loops that just stretched out too much, and I go back and correct it with pulling the yarn from behind. And again, I want to change color, so I will go back to the last 2 loops on the hook, and I'm picking up the red from behind that we left, and we make sure that this loop is as tight as we want it to be before we change color. And with this red, we're making the final post in the ring, and we're joining with slip stitch to the top of chain 3. And the next round is brown, so I do want to pick up brown instead of picking up red to complete my slip stitch, so I'm gonna do that. And I'm just gonna chain 3 so that I can close the ring, so I can let go of the yarn and the hook. So now I can go back and close the ring, and we're not going to need neither red nor yellow anymore. And you might want to leave longer tails so you can weave in the ends. And as you weave in, I do advise that you make it flat, because if you just sort of tie a big knot with all your ends, it might push out a little bit and bulge a certain part of your bubble a little bit, but it doesn't make that big of a difference. Like here I kind of I didn't weave the ends, I just kind of tied a knot, and it looks just fine. Okay, so round 2 is chain 3, and now we're making 2 posts for every stitch. So going back into the same stitch and making another double crochet in there, and 2 double crochets in the next stitch, and every stitch. Once you made it around, join with a slip stitch to the top of chain 3. And again, I want to pick up new color, so I'm gonna do that. It's next it's cream, and this is also the last time we used brown, so you can cut it off. So this third round is chain 3, and this time we're just making 1 post for every stitch. So this chain 3 already has a chain 3, so next stitch is our post, so we're making a double crochet in the next stitch and every stitch. And once you made it around, join with a slip stitch to the top of chain 3 and fasten off. Now take a piece of black string, depends on how long you want to leave your tails. I take it about this long. So you can use your leftover black yarn and pick a spot where you would like your eyes to be. I think I will pick this post for my first eye. Insert the hook to the side of the post and pick up your black yarn, bring it forward and wrap the yarn around the post 3 times or as many times as you like. And pick your spot for the next eye, let's say this post, and do the same. So you have your eyes, and you can adjust the yarn as you please until you like your little robin's face. And you can adjust all the loose stitches and go ahead to the back side and tie your tails off or weave them in. So I just chose to tie them off because I like things done quickly. And this is my one side complete, one half. Now go ahead and make the second half, only the first 2 rounds, and we'll join in the third round. So once you've done your second half and you've done your eyes and you've dealt with your ends, start the third round by making a chain 3 and remove the hook from the loop. Then take your first half and then align your faces so they're both looking straight up, so they're matching. For example, the beaks should match, the eyes more or less should match, because you want the eyes to be besides where the string is to hang the bauble. So then you kind of pick, so this is, say I'm joining with this space, so pick your space, either this or this, closest to your chain 3, and let's see this, and pick up your loop and bring it through the space and chain 1, and make another post in the next stitch. Remove the hook from the loop, insert the hook through the next space along on the other half, bring up the loop and chain 1, and keep going around, post and join, post and join. So once you've joined most of the round, we can insert our bauble. This is a great way to recycle your unwanted baubles and give them a second life and turn them into something beautiful. So I'm making my last post and I'm joining for the last time, and I can fasten off now after I've joined for the last time. So right now, let's hide those ends. So right now this robin has the top of the bauble covered, and you can choose which look you like more. This is not a bad look, and this is not a bad look, but I think I prefer showing the the knob. And now we need to hide the end, so take your hook and basically hide the end by dragging the end inside, and you can flatten with your hands so the stitches lie more evenly, and you got yourself a pair of crochet robin baubles. I hope you have a great time making these ornaments, and see you next time.